Hi guys, so for my first actual video back on this channel, I figured I would give you a look at my trade paperbacks that I own. I don't own many, but I own enough, I guess I would say. It's a mixture of stuff, honestly. So I guess let's get started. The first one, I've got The Walking Dead Compendium 1. And this is, I think, all of the comics up to issue 48. Yeah, issue 48 is how far this one goes. And then I also have, to go along with it, Compendium 2. And this one goes to 96. I'm not entirely certain how far the individual comics are up to so far. I don't really keep up with them. I just bought these because at the time, it was the show was following what these two covered somewhat. I actually haven't finished reading this one yet. I finished the first one, and I don't remember how far I got to this one, but yeah, very enjoyable. And let's see, the second two, they're like, well, I have Penny Arcade Volume 2, and this one is Epic Legends of the Magic Sword Kings. I used to read this all the time online when they were first. So this was probably 10, 11 years ago, probably. And this one's, like I said, this one's Volume 2, so I never got a chance to get the first one, and this one, it's just random, not really random strips, but all their strips that they had at a certain time period put together. And you can tell, I don't know if you can see that, if it's focusing well, but it's just, yeah, it's regular web, like the web strips or whatnot. I probably should show you these, but see, okay, there's the cover for that one. There's the spine, and then it gets just like a random page. Yeah. And the first one, the cover is a little bit different from the first one. So we got this orange, well, I guess you can call it red. And then, yeah, this is them at the prison. Yeah. The next one is from Chugworth Academy. This one's Volume 1. And I never read this one online. I came across it and flipped through a few strips and I was like, oh, this one's pretty cool. Yeah, I never followed this one online, but I know it's a web comic. So you've got the cover, the spine, and then the back, and then it's just, yeah. If you can't see that, I'm sorry. The next one is Volume 3 of Star Wars Tales. I don't have 1 or 2. This one, actually, I got this at a place called, I think it was Dave's Comics and Collectibles. And it was, I think it was like, was it half off? I want to say that it was half off, so it was like 10, I didn't pay more than $10 for it, at least. So I grabbed it because it was only kind of Star Wars set in there. And this one, it's just random. It's a collection of random Star Wars comics, I suppose. They're not, what should I say? They're not very linear, like different tales, hence it's called Star Wars Tales. And like I said, this one's Volume 3, and the cover has a nice picture of drawing of Hans, and sadly, I don't know how this happened, but it's got a crease right there. And then the spine, the back, and then there's different art styles in here, but there's one page. And I haven't finished this one yet. And then the next one, this is actually the oldest trade paperback I own. I don't even know really if you would consider it, well, it's Top Cow's Best of Michael Turner, and he's known for doing like Witchblade, and what is the other one? I think it's The Darkness, maybe? I can't remember. But Witchblade is my favorite comic series. I haven't really got to read all of it, but I really enjoy Witchblade and the story of Sarah Pazzini. But yeah, this one's just a collection, and this one actually has the Witchblade Tomb Raider crossover. And I think that's about 4 issues, but that's in here. And it's, you can tell I've had it for a while because the coating right here is kind of like coming up. Same on the back, I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, that's the cover. And then you have the spine, and then the back, and yeah, like, and it's very, like, it's easy to kind of flip through. It's not hard, just because, like, I've had it for so long. This is the oldest one I've had. I bought it, I can't remember how long, like, it's before I met my husband, so, and I think I was in high school still, so about over 10 years ago, I got this one. And I love it. Alright, the next one is another Witchblade, and this one is Witchblade Origins Volume 1, and this one's essentially the origin of Sarah, or the Witchblade. It's Witchblade number 1, and I think it goes to, I don't even remember, maybe, I don't even think it says. That's it. It's pretty decent size. So I would say about maybe 5, 6 issues, possibly. And this is another one I got at Dave's Comics and Collectibles for super cheap. I think I paid actually $5 for this one. This particular store had a section of trade paperbacks, and they were clearance at like 50% off. And I think this one, and then the rest of them I'm about to show you, I got from that particular store for half off. But yeah, Origins Volume 1. There's the cover. Pretty cool. And then the spine. And then, yeah. And this one's, like, you can tell it's, you know, the older comic style. There's a nice preview of the Witchblade and all of its glory. And actually, when I opened this up, I heard the spine crack a little bit. I was like, no! Next one is Witchblade. Oh, I should probably do this one. Witchblade Volume 1. Actually, I didn't get this one at Dave's Comics. I got this one at Dr. No's Comics. Because I got this one a long time ago. So yeah. But this one, as you can see, $5. And I think that, yeah. This was back when comics were relatively cheap-ish. And easy to collect. At least in my day and age. But yeah, this one's Volume 1, and I think this one is the Witch Hunt story arc. Yeah. So this one's 6 issues, and you can tell it's just the Witchblade Gauntlet. And then you have the spine, and then the back, and yeah, there's a random page. I don't know how well you can see this, but okay. And the next one is Witchblade Volume 2, and this one I think I paid $10 for, maybe. No, not even that. Probably $7, because it was originally $14.99. So, yeah, this one. Hold on, I think this one is. Oh, this one doesn't have a particular story arc. The end, like the last. Hold on. 3 of the issues are a story arc, like a 3-part story arc, but the rest of them are like solo. But yeah, there's the cover. Very good artwork. And this one is Mars, Choi, Bachalo, and Cha. Turner had nothing to do with this one. And I think Choi and Martz did this one. And then Turner was a part of Origins, of course. But yeah, like I said, there's that, the spine, the back, and then, you know, just random cover. Or random page. And then the next one is NYX Wannabe. And if that character looks familiar, That is X-23, which is considered um, Wolverine's... It's Wolverine's clone, but more like his daughter, sort of. There's an origin comic series called X-23 that explains her origins and everything. I actually had the hardback that had X-23, the whole X-23 series, plus the NYX comics, like all of them. And I think I paid like $25 for it, and I ended up letting somebody borrow it, and they never returned it to me, even though like years and years later I was like, oh hey, do you still have my comic? And they were like, no, I give it back to you. I'm like, no you didn't. I don't have it. So yeah, that sucks, and I've not been able to find it for cheap ever after that. I haven't looked in a couple of years, so I might go and look again. But yeah, I found this one for $10. So I just decided to pick it up. It's pretty neat. Let's see, yeah, here's the cover. Spine, and then the back. And it's basically, you know, oh, excuse me, typical X-Men mutant. I don't think really the X-Men are present here. It's mostly X-23 and some other girl I cannot remember. It's been a while since I've read this. And next one, of course, the X-Files 3 Days of Night crossover. This one, I think it's from DC Comics, but X-Files comics are now done by IDW, I believe. So, yeah, I've read this one, and it's very good. I really enjoy it. I think it only has, there are only, oh, it doesn't even, oh, wait, no, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't say how many issues there were, but, yeah, it's the whole run, which we're probably like 5, no, probably like 3 or 4 issues. And I paid probably 6 or 9 for this one. I think so. And this one's really good. You got the cover. And this one also, like, in the back comes with all the variant covers you can get. And that one. And I think I've got a lot more X-Files comics, but they're mostly digital. I do have some individual issues. I might do that in a later video. But my last one is Star Trek Countdown. And this one I think I got for like $3. And this one is the prequel to this one's a prequel to oh gosh, the Star Trek the J.J. Abrams Star Trek, the first one. This is a prequel to that, and it's interesting. There's a lot of time travel going on, and it has Picard and Data and everything. You just gotta read it. It's really cool. And this one I think probably has maybe like 4 or 5 issues in it. Really good story. I really recommend it. And then you got this cover. It's not a very thick. It's not a very thick book, so it's a very quick read. Yeah, highly recommend these. But yeah, that's all of my trade paperbacks. I didn't have a whole lot, but I still love them. I'll probably eventually start collecting more whenever we move. Right now, I'm just kind of like, I don't want to have more clutter, even though I really want all those. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you later. Bye!